Hey guys, so I have a secret for you today, something that I haven't been wanting to admit to you, but I needed to tell you. The truth is, I really hate budgeting. It's true. I hate it. I feel like most of the time it's time consuming. I don't want to do it. Money is stressful. So I created this system of budgeting in only 30 minutes a month. So that's what I do. I budget in only 30 minutes every single month. And we still manage to save money. We manage to pay off our debt. We're managing to save for a house. We're managing to go on vacation, do all the things. We do it all in only 30 minutes a month. And I'm gonna show you exactly how I do it. Okay, so I am showing you today how to budget in only 30 minutes a month. I really dislike budgeting. I want it to be quick, I want it to be easy, or else I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna procrastinate if it's not easy. So I made a system that's super easy. Everyone can do this, and it shouldn't take you more than 30, 45 minutes max a month when you're first starting out. So step number 1. The very first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna make a spending plan. This is what it looks like. This is my spending plan for September. So when I first started budgeting, when I first started this 30-minute system, I figured out how much we're spending each month in every category. So if you've never created a budget, this is your very, very first time creating a budget, you're gonna take 3 months just tracking your expenses. So for 3 months, you're gonna use an expense log and just track all of your expenses and put them each into a category. You can have restaurants, entertainment, lunches, groceries, home, miscellaneous. You're gonna make categories for every single purchase. So each purchase is gonna go into a category. And you're gonna do that for 3 months. After 3 months, you will have a base of every category. So you will know approximately how much you are spending in each category every single month. That's gonna be your budget base. That is what you are going to use for the rest of your life. If you've already created a budget base or have an idea of how much you're spending on your expenses every single month, or you've already done the 3 months of tracking expenses, you are going to just put it in your budget and you're gonna just write it on the expected column. You're gonna write how much you are expected to spend in each category. So this is my September 2019 budget, and all I did was I took August budget, I took August expected income, and I just wrote it all right in the same column. I copied it, I copied all the numbers, I just wrote it all in one column. And do you know how long that takes me every month? 4 minutes. It only takes me 4 minutes to write every single category and their amount down. 4 minutes, usually less. Timed myself, I can do it in 2.5. And if you learned how to copy in elementary school, it'll take you less than the 4 minutes. After you have your budget based, you are going to talk to your family, your significant other, your dog, your iguana, whoever it is about those budget categories. And you are going to go over each category and make sure that you don't need to raise or to lower one of them. So last month, we overspent on tacos by about $15. So I'm raising our eating out money $25 because I know that we're probably gonna eat a lot of tacos this month. So that's totally okay. If you need to raise a category, you can raise it. Or you can just lower a category if you are spending less. And that will take you 6 minutes. You can do that while you're riding in the car. You can just spend 6 minutes going over all of those categories. Step 3. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna wait 2 weeks. And in 2 weeks, you're gonna go over your expenses. And usually this means looking at your bank statement, sometimes feeling a little bit of guilt, but that's okay because we're gonna do it anyways. Because all it takes is 8 minutes. I can't make an 8, that's a 9. 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes every month is all it takes me to track my expenses. So you're gonna go through your past bank statements, you're gonna take an expense log, and you're gonna track all of your expenses in that expense log or income log. You're also gonna have an income log so that you can track all of your income coming in as well. And you're gonna do that 2 weeks into the month. So you don't even have to do anything for a full 2 weeks. So here is your income log. So you're gonna put the type of income that you have, the date that it came in, and the amount. Then you're gonna put the total at the very end. And this should say September of 2019, but I have not written it down yet. And then after you track your income, you're gonna track your expenses. So this is my expenses for the first 2 weeks of the month. And so you're gonna track the date that it was purchased, the category. So you can see that the majority of my categories are restaurants. So eating out, all that taco money. You're then gonna put the amount, how much you spent on that single purchase, and then you're gonna put a description. This first description is Pizza Factory. The next one is Marco's, which is also a pizza place. If you can't tell, we really love pizza and tacos. So that's all you're gonna do. You're gonna do that 2 weeks into the month. It's gonna take you approximately 8 minutes, maybe less. After you have tracked your expenses and your income for that 2 weeks, then you're gonna update your envelopes if you are using the envelope system, or you will just update your spending plan, so your budget. That's all, super easy. All I do is I just write it, the amount that we have spent so far to the side, so that I know where we're at. And that should only take you 4 minutes. So far, we've spent 4 minutes at the beginning of the month completely updating our budget for the new month. Then we spent 6 minutes talking to our significant other or our dog or whoever, going over the categories. Then 2 weeks later, we've spent 8 minutes tracking our expenses and our income. And now we are on to the last step, the very last thing that you have to do. We are gonna take another 8 minutes and track the rest of our expenses for the month. So this isn't until the very end of the month, last day. It could be 2 days before the month ends. Doesn't matter when you do it, just as long as it's super close to the end of the month. You're gonna finish tracking your expenses and your income. So you'll spend 8 minutes tracking expenses and income at the very end of the month and putting it in your budget, writing it over here where it says total expenses that you spent for the month. That's it, you're done. You just spent 30 minutes. It's not even 30 minutes all at once. It's 30 minutes spread out through the entire month. I spend more time doing laundry than I do budgeting every single month. And guys, this is so easy. It works for everyone. Anybody can do it. Anybody can spend 30 minutes a month. You shouldn't be spending more than 45 minutes to an hour budgeting every month. I choose to do it in 30 minutes because you know what? I don't really want to do it. So let's do a little recap of how we're budgeting in 30 minutes every month. So we're taking 4 minutes at the very beginning of the month and creating our spending plan or our budget based on the base categories of last month's budget. Then we are spending 6 minutes talking to our family, significant other, our dog, our iguana, and going over those categories and making sure that everybody agrees on those amounts. So if we need to raise those amounts of one category because we spent too much on tacos last month, then we'll do that. If we need to lower it because we didn't spend as much in Halloween decorations, then we'll do that. Then in 2 weeks, guys, only 2 weeks. You can wait 2 weeks. You're going to take 8 minutes and you are going to track your income and track your expenses following these little papers. So you'll track your income and then you will track your expenses. And that will only take you 8 minutes to track it. And then you're just gonna update with whatever time you have left over. You're gonna update it and just write how much you've spent so far on the side of each category. And then you're gonna wait till the end of the month. You don't even have to do anything else until the end of the month. And then you are going to finish tracking your expenses and your income again and updating it on your budget. That equals 30 minutes. 30 minutes is all you need every single month. Okay, and I know that you guys all really like free things because I love free things. So I created a PDF just for you of the full breakdown of my budget. So I will link that below. You can snag that PDF. It is for free. And you can have that on hand so you can refer back to it. You can rewatch this video, do whatever. You can customize your budget to however you want it to be. As long as you know and have a good idea of where your money is going so that you're not just spending on whatever the heck you want. That's all you need to do. 30 minutes, that's all it will take. Thank you so much for watching, and I know that you guys will love this budgeting system as much as I do. I don't want to spend hours and hours on my money. I don't have time for it. So this is something that you can do that's super easy every single month for your family. And I know that you will love it as much as I do. So if you liked this video, make sure that you subscribe and like below so that I can keep making awesome videos and tips for you guys. And I will see you next time.